Hello, universe. Are you thriving, surviving, or barely aliving today? Welcome to my Christmas premiere. Hi, it's Veronica, Sapphires and Ocean Waves, in case you didn't know who I was. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good holiday so far. Surviving all the craziness. I barely am, that's for sure. It's been forever since I've done this, so don't be too hard on me if I struggle, especially a whip and chat. I haven't done a whip and chat in forever. But anyway, welcome to my Christmas premiere. It is not necessarily safe for kiddos, kiddo ears. We don't want to spoil any magic, so just warning you ahead of time. What else do I need to tell you? I'm just going to sit here and chat about life and catch up with you. And then I have some Christmas tag questions that I could answer if I run out of things to talk about. And then finally, we will move on to the fun portion that I always put in the end of my Christmas premieres. It's just like me and my children having gone somewhere and done something fun. And so I kind of just include some of that with music that's Christmas themed. So I hope you enjoy all that. But without further ado, let's get started. Today, I kitted up Queen of the Snow Fairies from Diamond Art Club by Erica the Goober. I needed something small, round, and happy. So I think this fits all of that. I have not diamond painted anything since I finished Cursed by Mrs. Butter D. I can put a picture of that here on the screen so you can see what it looks like. And I've just been in a lull because I have been low-key dying of like stress with life and work and stuff, but we can get into all that. Today I'm going to use this pen from Enablers Outpost. It doesn't technically match, but it's pretty and sparkly and I like it. It's comfortable. I am using a Diamond Art Club. I think this is a 12 placer. And then I'm going to do something crazy. I have never done this before, okay? Bear with me. I am going to use a 2 placer instead of a single placer. It makes sense. I'm down with it. I'm hoping that I love it. I bought these just for this purpose because I literally never, ever use anything below like an 8. Okay, I just don't have time for it. So you get to watch me do that for the first time. I'm going to use We Wax White Birch Wee Putty. Love Wee Putty. Love. Run if you can get it. And then I'm going to use this tray from You Made in the color, I think this one's Fairy Floss, but it's the sparkly translucent version. You can see my fingers through it. And I thought it fit. It did actually match with the kit. So, you know, I have on theme for Christmas, and then an outlier one. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway. Okay, I had her this way so you could be like, ooh, she's so pretty. I did not washi tape her. I have not washi taped the edges. I did not section it off. We're going to do this raw and real. I'm going to scoot this back. Okay. Oh, God, that sounded awful, didn't it? Is it taking... I don't know what well, that's might be icing. That's good. That's fine. I always wanted icing on my MacBook. Oh my Lord, it's already begun. I'm gonna turn her this way now. Whee! Okay. I'm gonna put this back on. Oh, and try not to put icing all over this canvas. And then we can get rolling. And I have my little octopus man because I love octopuses. They're my favorite. And he's going to help me. He's going to live his life right there and help me out. Okay, let's do this. We wax in the thing. How's everybody doing? You're all down in the chat talking right now. And I'm there too. Like magic. Oh, look how cute. Wait, yeah. It's like a flower. Did I totally peel that off camera? Probably. Oh, it's like marbly too. I love that. Oh, and it smells good. Heck yes, and now I'm gonna ruin it. Hold on, here. Well, here, let me. Thank you, Octopus Man. Hold on just a second. Let me stab this on camera so you can watch me ruin it in real time. It's so beautiful. Okay, with Wee Wax, you have to like, or Wee Putty, you have to like rip. You can't just stab and pull up because it won't be in your pen. So you have to like tear it away. Because it's so stiff, which I love because then it's like, oh man, I'm struggling. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna peel off all of the stuff around the edges. Oh gosh. Oh no. It's going wrong. I should have done this off camera. This is what always happens to me, is that this is never as hard as it is when people are watching. I swear. It's like a game. A game that these accessories play with us, these extras. It's what time is my slot again? I don't remember. It's Christmas Eve / late into the night on Christmas Day. Like people are about to, well, not late. It's like the middle of the night, whatever, you know what I mean? So I hope everyone is ready at this point for Christmas because it's here. Sorry guys. It is bright now. It's happening. There's no going back. There's no redos, but it's fine. I'm sure whatever didn't get done doesn't really matter. Don't stress. Your family is happy and healthy. Hopefully you are doing well, hopefully, and everything will be okay. That's me trying to be really positive, man. The most positive. I am probably wrapping as we speak, or as I speak. There's something honking outside. It sounds ridiculous, and I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy. And yeah, I'm just wrapping gifts. I'm sad, actually, because this year is the first year that my oldest, again, this is not for little ears. Please put in headphones if you have children nearby. 3, 2, 1. This is the first year that my oldest doesn't believe in Santa. He asked me a few weeks ago. He said, okay, so earlier this year he lost some more teeth. And he looked at me and he goes, Mom, I don't know if I really think the tooth fairy's real. He said, I think it's you. And I was like, and you would be correct. I said, you're sure you want to know? Do you want me to tell you? And he said, yes, tell it to me. Like, it's fine. You can just tell me. And I said, yeah, no, the tooth fairy's not real. It is me. I was sneaking into your house, into your room, into your room and hiding money under your pillow. Okay. I put that up like I was done. I still have a whole nother side to do. Good gracious. Maybe we get to diamond painting at some point. And then a few weeks ago, he said something to me, but it was in front of his brother. And so he was like, we have to talk later. And I said, okay, we can talk later. And then later came and he kind of forgot about it for a little bit. And then he remembered again when we started talking about Christmas. And he said, oh, okay, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. He said, is Santa real? And I said, well, what do you think? And he was like, I don't know. I think maybe, but also I'm not sure. And I've had some friends in classes that I've had before that told me he wasn't real. And I was like, okay, so, and we were just talking back and forth. And then he goes, tell it to me straight, like the tooth fairy. And I just kind of made a face and he was like, oh, not real. I was like, no, it's mom and dad. Santa is mom and dad. But I told him he could remember or try to, oh my gosh, my brain can't not do two things at once at this moment. I am fully just broken. I told him to try to not mess it up for his brother, right? Because his brother is 3, gonna be 4 here soon in January, which is freaking wild. Liam, and he is just getting into like enjoying Santa and all things magic and Christmas for the first time. Like this is the first year that he really is like, oh, like this is a thing, this is happening, right? So I was like, you can't ruin the magic for your brother or anybody else. Like that's not cool. So you have to keep up appearances, and you can't just say anything on accident or on purpose because you're mad and you want to like get them and upset them or anything like that. And he was like, no, I won't do that. Okay, so this is going to be the struggle of me having a 2-placer instead of a 1-placer. I am a scoocher, like hardcore. I place a million diamonds and then I scooch them if I need to. So my fear is that this is not going to provide good scooching. Oh my gosh. The wee putty is sticky. She's a sticky one. There we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be, oh my gosh, I don't know how to live my life with a 2-placer in the end. I'm gonna have to get so used to this. You guys are gonna be laughing at me as I struggle. Sophie is gonna be in the chat making fun of me because I always make fun of her placement. And so she's gonna be ripping me a new one about mine, but she's gonna be bullying me in the chat 100%. I know it, as well as, you know, all of you, because we're friends like that, we're cool like that. Oh my god, this is so strange. Okay, anyway, let's get back to life. So yeah, he doesn't believe anymore. This is the very first year. It makes me sad because he's like, he's grown up now. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling so hard. He is growing up and I don't want him to get older and bigger and stuff. Like that's not cool. He's supposed to stay little forever. Those are the rules. Like, what is he doing? Growing up and stuff. Oh, so yeah, I have to wrap. I'm wrapping everything as we speak, like I said, because I am that person who wraps on Christmas Eve like a freak. I know it's a labor of love. Okay, I do this to myself every year. It's just how it is. It's how my family's always done it. Because my family used to celebrate kind of the more, at least like my Spanish side of the family's way. So we would do, I'm trying to figure out scooting. We would do, I think all the adults would drink and wrap presents. And then when it was like 12:30 or 1 or whenever they got done, then they would wake up the kids in the middle of the night and we would open gifts. I don't know. I know like now, well, and even now with my kids, like nowadays you open gifts on Christmas Day. Like that's typical around here. But like that's how I grew up, was that we open gifts like in the wee hours when it's dark out, like pitch black dark out, Christmas Eve / day, not at 6 or 7 a.m. It was the middle of the night. And I think I've told this before, but it was really cute. Like my grandpa would get, because this is like before the days of social media and telling you how to create magic for your kids, right? So my grandpa would get on a ladder outside because we have a deck, or at my grandparents' house, we had a deck. And so you just need a tiny ladder. And he would go out there near our window and he would bang on the roof like he was boots, like he had boots on walking Santa, right? Santa's boots. That's what the sound is for. Oh my God, words. And so he would do the little boots thing and he would yell, oh, Merry Christmas, right? And we would be like, oh my God, it's Santa, Santa's leaving. And we like run out of our room and get the presents. I might have to pause this and go get I'm so struggling and go get a single blazer and put it back in here. Would y'all judge me? I don't know. I shouldn't have done this while I'm recording. I should have done this to myself when it was just me and mine, right? And I didn't have to answer to your eyes. See, I like the idea of being able to pick up like so many I need a scoot option. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be for me. I'm going to have to destash my like 2 and 3 placer that I bought because I can't get it together. It would help if I had more light in here, but you know, we're going old school, okay? No light other than the overhead light of the kitchen or at the kitchen table because I cannot be bothered to clean off my craft desk. We have some natural light coming in from over there too. I opened my windows up, but it's not like the sun is shining into the windows, so it's not really helping much. Overhead light, kitchen, no microphone, just the phone on a stand, man. It's OG, classic, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, you know? Anyway, so yeah, we will be celebrating with my family, and then my children will get picked up Christmas Day to go spend some quality time, excuse me, some quality Christmas time with their dads. And then we'll be off for a little bit and being crazy, I'm sure. You know how it is when the kids are out. All this placement is hurting me in my soul. Is it because I haven't diamond painted in like all of December? I finished Cursed December 1st from the Sputter D one. And I haven't had the chance to like kit up or do anything until now. And like, that's not really my favorite. I like having a painting out for me to just like do whenever I get a second, like 15 minutes or something, like if I have time. But this month has been so wild with work and all the other life things, you know, and a Christmas party with friends, and it feels like I haven't got a chance to breathe, so I just hadn't taken the time to take one out. But now I'll have to finish this one. Think I can finish it before New Year's? Nah, probably not. Probably not. That's fine. Maybe. I mean, I'm off next week. There's the possibilities, right? The possibilities. Okay. Life stuff. Last time I talked to you guys, I think was sometime in October, maybe. The kids trick-or-treated with their dads. I was not with them. I have a dog now. I think I talked about that. Not by choice, but by persuasion, by guilt. That's fine. I can have a guilt dog. She's so sweet. She's not a bad dog at all. She's a great dog actually, but it's fine. I got so much more work at work, and like especially this month I had like 100 something sites to scrub through within less than a month, and a totally new market, and I'm still not technically done, but I put it off to the new year with having it complete because I offered to have like a presentation explaining the ones that I thought would fall out in January when we would come back. So I will be working on my days off to do that. They're supposed to be hiring me some help. I need it desperately, to be honest. If I don't get help soon, I'm going to probably crash and burn. So they've got to, they know that I need help, stat. And then my car. I don't know if my car was broken last time I talked to you guys, but it broke in November. Probably not. I don't think I did a live in November. It broke in November, and it was the transmission again. And for those who know and have been following the car saga, my transmission has broken 3 times. Thrice times. 3 times since 2023. In like 14 months, basically, is what the mechanic at the shop I took it to told me. 3 times in 14 months. That is redonkulous. So So this time it got towed to Ford and Ford fixed it, but of course they found a couple other things wrong while they were in there because, you know, isn't that what a mechanic does? They find all the things that weren't even doing anything. I don't know. It's fine. I paid it. It was $600 more. Ridiculous. I need to get rid of this car at this point. Like, as soon as I left, 2 days later, my check engine light came on, and I called them and I was like, hey, I picked this car up 2 days ago. My check engine light came on. So like, what's up with that? And they're like, well, bring it in right away and we'll do a scan on it to see like what's up. So I took it in and they scanned it, and the mechanic man at Ford said, so bad news. It has nothing to do with anything that we did. This code that it's throwing is for your catalytic converter, which I guess affects your fuel. So basically, if your catalytic converter is starting to go out, then it starts to affect your gas mileage. And that's what he told me. He said until it starts running really rough, I don't see a need in replacing it, because like the worst it's going to do is kind of run rough. Once it starts to get bad, or your fuel mileage isn't going to be as good, but you're not going to be like broken down on the side of the road because of this. So he cleared the code. My county doesn't have emissions either, so I don't have to worry about that, like not having or having a check engine light come on. He cleared it, it came back on, but then it turned off again anyway. So it seems like it's an in and out kind of problem, maybe in its early stages, but still, it's just one more reason why this car has to go. So I really want a Highlander, and I have specific requirements for this Highlander, because, you know, I have only had, wait. I love playing this game. Okay. I may have played it with some of you, so if you already know the answer to mine, don't tell it to everybody else, okay? That's not fun. But how many cars have you had in your life? Answer in the chat right now. I'll give you a few seconds. Play some Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Is Jeopardy copyrighted? Would that music be copyrighted? That would be silly, right? That would be silly. Probably is though. Watch me get copyright striked on my Christmas premiere because I sang the Jeopardy tone song. That would be ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do we think it's been long enough now? Have enough of you gotten a chance to answer? Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, second question before I give you my answer. My answer to this question. How many cars do you think I've had in my driving career? So I started driving when I was 17-ish, and I am 32 now. So, well, kind of 16, kind of 17. I got my license by 17. So I was driving on my own by 17, and I'm 32 now. So that's 15 years of driving. How many cars do you think that I have had? More Jeopardy music plays. Not really, because we don't want anybody to stop us from our party here. So dumb. Okay. I feel like enough people have now answered that I can give you the answer. So if anybody said 2 cars in my driving career, you are correct. That's how many cars I've had. Only 2. I got my mom's car when she passed away when I was 16, 17 years old. It was a 98 Nissan Maxima. Okay, it was a great car. And I drove that car from 2008 until 2016. Right into the ground, man. And then I bought my first car ever, which is the car that I have now, which is a Ford Escape. Do not recommend. Will never do again. And, you know, from 2016 until now, I've driven it. That's a long time. I mean, almost 9 years. That's crazy. Well, more like 8 because I bought it at the end of 2016, but like whatever, that's fine. 9 years out of both my cars, okay? So only 2 cars. And the first car that I bought, I was in a position in life where I could not afford to be picky, okay? I had to, I'm still technically in that position, but I am like, if I'm gonna spend the amount of money that I'm gonna have to spend on a car in today's prices, then I'm gonna be a little picky, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so my first car, I literally walked into the dealership and I was like, I need a car that's not a sedan because I didn't want a sedan. So like a small midsize or small sort of SUV-ish type car. And I want it to be the cheapest that you have. So that's what I got. It was used. It was cheaper. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yada yada. So this time around, since I'm probably gonna have the car for 8+ years, right? This next car at least, I wanna be a little pickier about the car that I drive in all the time. So I want a 3-row car, and so do my children. Well, at least David, because he says that he doesn't wanna sit next to his brother. He actually called his brother like shorty, basically. He's like, I don't wanna sit next to this guy anymore. Like, he drives me nuts. I was like, okay, well, we can solve that problem, I guess. If I get a 3-row car, which I want to anyway, because you know, life happens. You never know. Maybe I'll have a 3rd kid, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I'll meet somebody with a kid already, and then it would make sense for me to have 2 rows. Things like that. So, yeah, Highlander has 3 rows, and I want the specific y'all are gonna kill me. I want an XSE because I like the way it looks in the front better. It looks less like mommy car, in my opinion. And I want the red interior. And I have given up being as picky on the outside, though I would prefer gray, like a dark gray. I will also go with black, but absolutely no white and absolutely no like light silvery. Silvery is the kind of color that my car is right now, and I'm over it. So it's been hard to find that type of car. And then when I find it, because I found it a couple times, I talk myself out of buying it because I don't want to spend the money, because I don't want a car payment, because life is expensive. I know that we all feel that right now. And I won't harp on that too much because this is supposed to be happy, but like also, let's be real. Things are expensive, okay? So we're all trying to survive, right? So yeah, that's what's going on with me. Lots of work, car woes, kids being crazy, but amazing, honestly. Wouldn't change it. Even though they're losing faith in magic things and getting big and stuff, which is like the worst. And then I talked about spending Christmas Eve, my family. What else did I say? So tomorrow I have to go to my grandmother's to make sauce. So my grandmother's Italian, but like not the Italian. Okay, she's the Brooklyn Italian. Okay, she's from the north. Okay, and so I have to go over there and we have to make sauce for the lasagna. So tomorrow I go over and make sauce because that takes all day. Well, you put it all together in like an hour-ish, and then it has to simmer all day. And then the next day I'm gonna go over and do the lasagna because she can't do it anymore. It kills her back and exhausts her and stuff like that. So she's just gonna direct me on how she wants it done, and I'm gonna do it. So that will be fun, and that will be for Christmas Day, where it's just gonna be my grandparents and me all by ourselves, because my kids will be with their dads, and we go over to my aunt's on Christmas Eve, so we will have already celebrated with them. And we're gonna do something, we're gonna do like appetizers and trays, like veggie tray and stuff like that, instead of all the things. So yeah, that is Christmas in a nutshell. Hopefully it goes smoothly. And then my aunt from North Carolina is coming down after Christmas, right after Christmas, and to spend some time with us, which will be nice. My kids love her. And you know, my grandmother always wants to see her children. So that's cool. And I think that's, ooh, sorry, I hit you. And then New Year's is just New Year's. I'll have my children. We'll probably go to sleep early. Will I stay up till midnight? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Oh my goodness, another yawn. That is unacceptable. Oh, okay. So now that we have gone through all that, let's go through some of these Christmas questions. And feel free to answer along with us because I think that's part of the fun. If you're still awake and you're not tired of listening to me talk, that is. Okay. So the first question is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? And no, I'm not about to say Die Hard. So my favorite Christmas movie, I'm still gonna have to argue it though. I already know. My favorite Christmas movie is Nightmare Before Christmas. I am fully prepared to argue with all of you that say that that's not a Christmas movie, that it's a Halloween movie. It literally has Christmas in the name. Santa is in the movie, right? Mr. Santa Claus. He is in the movie. Okay? You see Christmas Town. You see there's Christmas Day, even though it goes horribly wrong for quite a little bit. There's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day during where gifts are being delivered. You see Santa deliver gifts. Santa delivers gifts to Halloween, to the Halloween tree town, right? So I say that Nightmare Before Christmas is both a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie. It is the perfect transition movie, okay? End of story. Fight me. Fight me if you disagree. I dare you. Okay. I would love to hear what all of your Christmas movies are. The next one. Have you ever had a white Christmas? So I live in Georgia. Georgia don't get snow very often. However, I have a cool story for you. Back in 2010, 2010, when I was in college in Atlanta, it actually snowed for the first time on Christmas since like the 1800s. Hold on, let me look up this fact for you because I think it's interesting. It was wild. Well, apparently we might have a white Christmas this Christmas. So this says the last white Christmas in Georgia occurred in 2010 with snowfall ranging from 1 to 3 inches. Like that's the snow. That's snowing for us. Remember, Georgia, Atlanta metro area, which is where I am at, is not equipped, okay? We are the place that had snowpocalypse. We had people stuck in their cars on the interstate for hours and hours and hours one year, like 2014. So 1 to 3 inches is crazy for us, especially on Christmas. So apparently, this is the first measurable Christmas Day snowfall in Atlanta since 1881 on Christmas Day. Isn't that crazy? I think that's so cool. So it would be awesome if we had another white Christmas. Then it would be something my kids would remember because obviously they weren't alive then. But no, typically we don't have white Christmases here. I've only ever had the one. This is, of course, not counting any I might have had in North Carolina when I was a tiny, tiny baby. Though, to be fair, I lived by the coast then, so it's probably also a no. But there's a higher chance of getting snow on Christmas up there. So I don't know if I did then. I don't, my mom's not around to tell me. And so I have no idea. But I don't think it counts anyway because I don't remember it. It would have been it would have been between 1 and 4 years old that I would have gotten to see that if that was the case. Where do you usually spend your holiday? I already answered that. What's your favorite Christmas song? I do not have a favorite Christmas song. I am not the type of person who is bumping and blasting Christmas music as soon as like the first leaf falls. I just go about my business and my regular day doing regular things. I will say it's been cute because Liam has been really enjoying singing Feliz Navidad for some reason. Like he just, and it sounds so funny when he sings it. Oh man, I don't know if I took a video of it. Unfortunately, the other day when he was singing in the car, I should have. It was so cute. But yeah, he just loves that song. So we've been playing that song a lot. But other than that, I just play regular music. I have got Liam asking me for rock and roll, and then I play like, you know, Pierce the Veil or Day to Remember or something. Starting him young, right? Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? No, we don't do that tradition. I know some people like before they go to bed, they open one gift. I don't hate it. I'm too busy not having anything wrapped, right, until the night before. So that really doesn't work for me and my schedule. I need to be wrapping while people are asleep. So if you expect a gift to be opened on Christmas Eve, then it's not going to be opened. It's just going to be handed to you. Like, that's just going to be how it is. Christmas Eve is my wrapping time, so. I don't know. I've never been in a family that does that or like, you know, dated anybody or anything like that who did that. I would love to know if any of you have that tradition and like how long, what made it start, if you remember it starting. That would be interesting to know because to me it just seems silly. Like you're gonna literally open them tomorrow. Okay, well, no, you know what? I take it back because, man, I just poo-pooed all over that. And then I'm about to have to say that I opened gifts on Christmas Eve. So I will say that when we go to my aunt's and get together on Christmas Eve for like our family party, we do all open gifts together. But it is not, like my children and I don't come home and then before they go to bed, they open a gift. Does that make sense? Man, wow. I just had to backtrack so hard. Y'all are all gonna be laughing so bad. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Yes, I will give you guys a second. But if you know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the song, then you should be able to name every single one of them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Do we got it? Did you all answer? Did you all get it in? Let's give you some time because typing is a lot. There's like, how many of them? 9? There's 9, right? Because there's 8 and then the last one, Rudolph, is 9, right? Yes, there is 9 total, including Rudolph. I swear there's something that keeps honking. I don't know what it is. It must be something outside that the wind is blowing through, but it sounds so silly. It sounds like a little car honk. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this double placer over here. We'll see if it continues in this fashion. See, I use this as like a single placer, but I think I'm better at it than I am the 2 placer doing it. See, I don't know if this is gonna be for me. I might have to go back to my old ways. What holiday traditions are you looking forward to this year? I don't know. Nothing really. I mean, we're just gonna do family. I feel like the way that my family did Christmas back when I was a kid, it was much more fun than what they do now. But everyone's like older and has their own families and it's like exhausting for us all to get together like that. But I don't know. Does anybody else feel that way? I feel like my family get-togethers and stuff have really taken a hit over time, like over the past 10 or so years. It's gotten less and less, and when you're together, like it's shorter, it feels rushed. Like I told that to my grandmother, that I felt like Thanksgiving felt rushed. I came over, we ate within an hour of when I got there, and then everybody was leaving pretty shortly after we were done eating. Like, didn't even have dessert. Everybody took it home, which was, I don't know, kind of a bummer. I like hanging out with my family. Like, if I'm gonna go out and spend time with people, then I want to be there for a while. I don't want to be there for just a couple hours. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm the problem. I'm definitely an introvert, hardcore. I don't want to go out all the time. But when I do go out, I want it to be worth it. I don't know. Oh, man. Christmas tree, real or fake? Mine is fake. I think that's easy peasy. It's pre-lit. You put it all together. You just throw it in a box when you're done. There's no watering to remember. There's no potential for bugs to get in your house. That gives me the ick. Not to poo-poo on anybody's real Christmas tree. I'm sure it's very beautiful. And it probably smells amazing in your home, because that was the one thing I loved. One singular year when I bought this house forever ago. I chose to have 2 trees because I was on something, I guess. I don't know. I was crazy. So I had my grandmother's tree, artificial tree that she gave me, in my dining area. I also only had 1 child. I think that helped. In the dining area. And then I had the real tree in my living room, where I have my tree now. Oh my goodness. And it smelled really nice, and it wasn't bad. I like the uniformity of an artificial tree too. I don't know. I just like artificial trees, other than the smell. But like, you can get some aromatic plugins or something to get that pine smell out. Do you like giving or receiving gifts better? When I have the time and energy to put thought into someone's gifts, I prefer to give gifts. I feel like I'm a better gift giver when I just do it randomly. When I'm just like decide to get somebody something, that's when I'm a good gift giver. When I have to buy gifts for 50 million people in a rush here towards the end of the year, and like everything is, run, get it, get done. What do you want? I don't know. Then I don't think I'm that great at giving gifts. I don't know. I don't know. But I would rather give gifts than get them. I'm not good at getting gifts. I'm just like, thanks. And then everybody gets mad at me because they ask me what I want, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm a big girl. I buy the things that I want all year long, and if I didn't buy it, it's because I talked myself out of needing it because I don't want to spend the money. So why would I make you spend the money on? So yeah, I know I'm the worst. It's so annoying. I'm sure my family loves it. It's my best quality. See, some of these questions are hard. Like, what is the best Christmas present you have ever received? I have no idea. It was probably something when I was a tiny child, and it was like the coolest gift ever. Like, I don't know, a bike or my Barbie Lamborghini or something like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this yawning has got to stop. Okay. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? Okay. Hear me out. I abhor being cold. It's the worst thing on the planet, okay? Why? Why do I want to be cold? Absolutely not. So, my dream place to visit for the holiday would be like a dang Caribbean island where I can be on the beach, warm, saying Merry Christmas to whoever is with me, relaxing, got my feet in the water. What is it? Toes in the water, ass in the sand, right? Like, that sounds perfect for me. I don't need snowy. Snowy is cold. Snowy is too cold for me, okay? You can keep that. And then you can't drive in it. You can't leave because the plane can't take off in the blizzard and I think it would be nice to go see like snow a few times, somewhere close by, like Tennessee or something like that, where it wouldn't be too snowy and I could drive home. But beyond that, I think I would just rather be on the beach, man. That sounds better. More relaxing. That's probably gonna be, maybe I'll do that when I'm old and my kids have flown the coop. I'll make it a tradition to go on vacation during Christmas. Be like, I'm gone. You will not find me. Oh my goodness. I have to cut out all these yawns. Good gracious. I don't know. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? Okay, so I think I'm middle of the road. I think I am respectable. I think my wrapping looks fine. Everyone's happy with it. It doesn't look ridiculously, like, doesn't look like somebody with two right hands tried to wrap it. It looks fine. It's not a work of art by any means. Sometimes I've gone a little crazy and like tied a bow on it instead of sticking one of those plastic ones in very rare instances. But for the most part, it's just, it is what it is. Okay, you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. And those kids are gonna rip into it anyway. So what's the point in making it like a 5-star, perfect, I don't know, Michelin? like it's they're a chef and it's a restaurant wrapping job. Like it just doesn't, that's not what's gonna bring them joy. They're gonna get joy out of just ripping it apart. So who cares what it looks like at the end of the day, right? They don't, that's for sure. I mean, as long as it doesn't look absolutely horrendous, they're fine with it. They don't even notice like a little mistake here and there. They don't care. They just want to open the gift. So that's mine. I do like I prefer, I know some people like get all gift bags now or like those boxes, which are expensive, right? I'm not going to pay for all those boxes just for them to all go away. Like I would want them back. Be like, I need this back for next year so I can put more presents in them, which I don't think is the point. I think you should let the person keep the box, I guess. But no, that's too much. No, I'm not paying that much money to buy boxes every year. That's crazy. So, and I don't like the idea of bags because that honking, and it's inconsistent. It's driving me nuts. Oh my gosh, that's gonna end up in my bloopers. So anyway, my brain just shorted out because of the honking. It's cracking me up. Bags, gift bags. Gift bags don't seem fun. Like you want to tear wrapping paper off a present. You don't want to just pull the tissue paper out of a gift bag. There's a gift bag, not pag. What is that word? There is a time and a place for gift bags. I will agree. Okay, not everything has to be wrapped. There are some things that are so ridiculously shaped that it's like, why would I put myself through the unnecessary torture of trying to wrap this thing when I can put it in a bag? I'm with you there. I'm just saying, I would not put every single present in a gift bag. For me, that is just my hot take on presents and how they should, what form they should be in. Don't come for me, like Laura says. Don't come for me. All right, I'm here to the end. When did you realize the truth about Santa? I'm not sure. My mom, my mom started telling me like at 7 that Santa stops coming when you're 10. I think maybe it's because she knew that I would just choose to believe forever. Because that's smart, okay? I'm sorry, I was smart. Rude. Punish me for being smart. But I think at some point I kind of like around 9, 10, I figured it out. I'm not even sure if I like technically figured it out either. I think I like kind of knew, and then the Christmas where it was basically like all the magic was gone is Christmas. I got really sick. Actually, I got like horribly sick the whole Christmas Eve. So I was up on the couch while everybody did their Christmas stuff. So I knew, like, if I was awake, getting actively ill, you know, I knew what was up at that point. So I think that was the last, like, that was the first Christmas that I didn't, like, quote unquote, go to bed for Santa to come and stuff like that, because I was just on the couch dying. Yeah, and then after that it was just like normal whatever Christmas. I don't know, I feel like I've blocked it's not bad. I've like blocked out half my childhood at this point, at least the holidays. I don't remember after that. Isn't that weird? I remember being really little and holidays, but like that specific, I don't know. I mean, then obviously when I was a teenager, like you just woke up and opened gifts, or open gifts the night also, because we didn't do big Christmas Eves like that anymore. I don't remember when that stopped, but what age I was. I don't know. That's so weird. It's weird that your brain does that. It'll just like forget whole chunks of things. But I can remember every lyric to every song. Good Lord. Life be lifing. That's silly. Okay. That was pretty much it. And then I asked what makes the holiday special for you? I just think that spending time with my family, getting able to enjoy my friends, and kind of taking care of one another and supporting one another is really like the best part and most special part of the holiday season. Like, people are so much more interested in giving and caring for each other, and I think that's just really amazing. And I think proof of that is the premieres, and how for many years now this has been going on. When I started my YouTube, I started to do the premieres. I was invited to do it, and this is my third one. And I know some people who have done several more than that and have done it since the beginning. And so I think that's just really awesome. So I'm glad that I get to be part of a community that wants to shine light and love on each other. And yeah, I think that's it, y'all. I think that's gonna be all for me today. How am I doing? Pretty good. So if you want to, obviously, hang around to watch these little cute clips of my kids and the fun stuff that we've done for the Christmas season, please do. If not, I mean, you can head out and come back later when the next premiere comes. Sometimes things change in the schedule, so I really hesitate to say who's next now for that to ultimately get altered. But there is a playlist. I will link it down below as well, so that way if you haven't already, you can follow along via the playlist. And then it'll automatically send you to the next creator. So I hope everyone has a great holiday, a happy new year, full of joy and smiles and laughter. And if you need anything, feel free to give me a shout, y'all. I'm here. I'm here to do what I can for everyone. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Bye. You grooving?
These guys on my back of a twirl, baby.
Okay, it's going in the bag. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Officer Lucas. You're doing a great job.
Great job.
That dude over there.
He's doing a great job.
Yes, he said he's doing a great job. Hands.
Say
Say ta-da! Ta-da!